Now, we are going to tackle the sugar capitalism. Sobre la indolencia de los Filipinos is a sociopolitical essay published in La Solidaridad in Madrid in 1890. It was written by Jose Rizal as a response to the accusation of Indio of or mala indolence. In his essay Sobre la indolencia de los Filipinos, Jose Rizal bewailed the fact that working hard in Spanish Philippines made no sense, because the rich person was exposed to all kinds of vexations. Spanish colonial authorities could easily harass the rich man, appoint him head of the barangay, and in that position coerce him to make donations that deflected his wealth and even deport him should an uprising occur. Sugar planters in Negros waged a concerted evasion of a colonial state, at least while the island remained under Spanish suzerainty. Many haciendas in Negros relied on the crude Carabao driven mill for making muscovado sugar, but there were also many that had invested in steam mills, with capital borrowed from foreign merchant houses in Iloilo. In 1850s, Negros was a terra incognita, but later attracted migrants from adjacent islands who were lured by the market to establish sugar haciendas based mainly on sharecropping but with capital and technological provided by foreign merchant houses. By 1850s, Negros had only four major, mostly immigrant, sugar hacenderos. This is the four sugar planters produced no more than 3,000 pilons of sugars out of a total Philippine sugar production of 265 and 45 pilons. So this is the four sugar planters in early 1850s, the Creole Agustin Montella and Bago, the Basque Eusebio Ruiz de lo Zoriaga in Bacolod, the Frenchman Yves Leopold de Germain Gaston in Silay, who in the late 1830s had supervised the planting of sugarcane and the construction of the steam powder mill on the estate of the Criollo Domingo Rojas in Calatagan, Batangas. And the last is the Tia Sipa in Minoloan. Negros continued to produce food crops, particularly in a few small towns on the southern portion of the island, where peasants almost exclusively grew either rice or corn, and the larger sugar producers were Miniloan, Seravia, and Sila in Negros Oriental. However, there were 15 towns that grew a combination of sugar, and these towns, the smallest farms were devoted to rice, while the biggest farms planted sugarcane. The condition of sugar production in Negros enabled it to weather the sugar crisis of the 1880s. The multi-ethnic planter class of Negros maneuvered its way to prosperity with the blessings of recollect friars who did not constitute a rentier class. In contrast, sugar planters in Calamba relied on local capital and backward technology. Together with their sharecroppers, these planters were squarely under a religious corporation, the Dominican order, which pursued its own interests that were inextricably bound out with the colonial state. In November 1884, Paciano wrote to Rizal about their financial difficulties. They had lost over 3,000 on their capital and were debt for 4,000 for the new machine. In the late 19th century, no steam gas-powered sugar mills existed in Calamba. According to the Dominican Hacienda Administrator, Paciano's aborted plan for sugar production included the acquisition of steam-powered mills, with funds to be sourced from Paciano's father and the Chinese financier Telesforo Chuedian. If this account is accurate, Paciano had become alert to the need to improving milling technology, probably to navigate the crisis in the sugar market, although he did not have the needed capital. Certainly, the Dominican owners had realized this need, beginning with Rizal's family, the series of evictions of Equilinus from the Hacienda de Calamba from 1888 to 1891 caused their replacement by Spanish Equilineos, who were given loans by the Dominicans to install steam-driven mills. During Rizal's visit to the homeland from August 1887 to February 1888, Rizal aided the Equilineos in presenting their grievances against the Calamba administration. But before any verdict was issued in October 1891, Valeriano Weyler, as Governor-General, stepped in to strengthen the Dominicans by burning houses and banishing the recalcitrant inquilinians, including Rizal's parents, brothers, and sisters.